I had a 4-year college graduate who comes out with a philosophy degree, and I've got somebody who's been in sales for 4 years and didn't have a degree and they're the same age. Who do you think I'm picking for the sales job? The guy who's been in sales for 4 years. If I were deciding between going to college and not going to college, this is what I'd be thinking about. Now, if you're not going to college and you've made that decision, let's talk about how to actually maximize that path. Number one is that you are still prioritizing education. You're just not prioritizing formal education. So you should absolutely take money, take time, and spend the majority of your day trying to learn. If you play video games all day and you just watch Netflix and you smoke weed in your parents' basement, you're gonna be the 7 out of 8 who lose. But if you are the type of person who can work all day and work on themselves and get experience in the real world, then you can learn at your job all day, get paid to learn, take that money, spend it on learning more in the evenings, and 4 years from now, you will be so much better equipped than anybody who has graduated 4 years in a formal degree who just knows how to shotgun a beer really fast. I will tell you how I've learned everything outside of school. I pay people who already have the skill by the hour to learn. Now, if I can't afford them, I will see if I can buy a course or a book or watch their videos or whatever it is. But if they don't have any of that stuff and you're just saying, man, I really want to learn how to do storage units from this guy, well, then you can ask to pay for 1 hour a week to learn what to do. And I can promise you, entrepreneurs and people who have skills are always happy to help people who take initiative. There's nothing that fills someone's heart more, speaking from personal experience, of somebody who asks you for advice and then executes on it. And as long as you do that, you will have more help than you know what to do with. Start 1 or 2 steps ahead of where you're at, pay to learn the skills, and then take 1 or 2 steps. Whether you're taking this path or you're taking this path, you have to choose to invest in your ability to learn so that you can earn in the future more than you are. Everything that you make in the first 4 years of your career is not what you're trying to get rich on. It's what you're trying to get smart on. And the fact that you get paid for it is just bonus. So don't get your ego caught up in the fact that you're making $30,000 a year or $40,000 a year or minimum wage. I started at minimum wage after having a white collar job for 2 years and getting above Harvard's mid-score. And so you have to take a slice of humble pie to realize that I might have been really good as a management consultant, but I didn't know shit about running a gym. And so not coming in pretending like you know something that you don't, and being willing to accept the fact that someone who might be less educated or less polished than you still knows more. Now, if you get into the Ivy League school, then by all means, like I said, go. But if you don't get into one of those schools and you're just into the middle of the pack that costs too much and doesn't give you anything extra, then I think that you need to pull up to the table, put the napkin in your collar and take a slice of humble pie and realize that you don't know everything and you have to be willing to suck, and you also have to be willing to be doubted by your family because they probably won't agree with this decision.